baby, tell me about your experience when you tried to be an owner op. Remember that? You went through with Super Ego. Start from the beginning. I know I might have to edit some of this. It's going to be a long one.
Yeah, first of all, I'll just put it like this. I was in a good spot before I decided to go owner op. But my eyes was bigger than my pocket. And, I was running off all the fumes of guys talking this, talking that, how much money they making, and blah, blah, blah. So I made the jump. I left a decent paying company job so I can go and do my own thing.
Yeah.
Being an owner, you have the freedom to do what you want to do.
Right. What was it like when we first got out on the road with that company as an owner op? Where we were paying for the truck and the trailer, right?
Yeah, I was paying a truck payment, paying trailer rent, paying insurance, paying for fuel, paying for ELD, and things of that nature. So, yeah, you got some expenses there. You got, fuel and all those expenses I just mentioned. So, your job is out there to get it, man. Try to find get the best loads that pay good. That's the key. Get the best loads that pay good. But when you're not the one who's picking the loads, dispatching the loads, it makes it a little difficult because you try to accept whatever they give you, and because you got to make money, so you got to go. You ain't got time to be over there picking loads and stuff like that because these brokers don't know you; they know that company. So you got to lean on them and depend on them. So you're just out there. You try to get it done. You try to set a goal of what you need to make in a week gross in order to bring home a decent paycheck after the expenses. So that was challenging.
Because we were not financially prepared to operate as owner-operators.
Right, true. Whenever you want to do that, you want to come in with some money. And from my experience, I learned that the best thing to do is not to lease a truck. Go buy your own truck from a dealer, and you can lease your truck onto a company, but don't lease the truck from the same company you drive for.
Yeah.
Right. So I learned that's
the hard way, and hard lessons are good.
Yeah.
They make you wiser. They make you stronger.
And they humble you too.
Man, the humility that came. Remember when we broke down?
Oh man, yeah, and that happened a month
after getting with the company. Yeah,
about a month, a couple weeks after being with the company.
Yeah.
So,
and we were where in
Minneapolis, Twin Cities, Minneapolis. It happened on a Friday. And you had to wait to get repaired on Monday because the repair shop was closed for the weekend. So we had to stay in hotels and do all this and that.
Yeah, the hotels is what got me because I think we were in a hotel for 4 days, I think.
Well, yeah. Was it?
I think it was about 4 days.
Yeah,
And
I think we went in that Saturday.
and we maxed out on our credit cards with the hotels plus food. And it was so
Uber.
stressful. Yeah, in Uber.
Well, you know,
it was stressful.
Yeah.
And we're just not recovering from that stress.
Yeah.
And that was how many years ago?
That was in 22. What? No, was it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Because we've been married since 2019.
Yeah, that was in 2020.
Yeah.
Because we was with LG in 21. And I made that move, that bonehead move.
And you know, I was against it. But I'm the supportive wife.
Yes,
so,
you are.
and
Yes, you are.
I was like, babe, whatever you want, let's do it. You know, he's like, I want to be at this amount a month. I want to be at this amount a year. My husband, he's a numbers guy, and he's a licensed life insurance agent. And he's not, you know, working in that field right now, but I know he's going to get back into it pretty soon. But he's a numbers guy, you know, and he's always figuring out the numbers, you know. So I knew that we were not prepared, but I wanted to support the vision. I saw what he wanted for us, for our family, and I supported that. And yeah, it failed, but in every failure, there is a blessing. And the blessing we got out of it was that it brought us closer together, because we had only been married a couple of years. That could have destroyed us. And it brought us closer together. We came up with a new plan. We paid our credit cards off, built our credit back up, because at that time we only had a certain amount of credit, and we didn't have what we have now. We've grown. You know, it's been 6 years since we've been married, and 7 years together completely. So that experience right there, I just thought at least that Super Ego would have at least tried to help us with a hotel.
You're an owner operator. You're on your own.
That's a woman thinking. You know what I'm saying?
You're on your own. You know, in business, that's the way it is. You want to be your own boss. You be your own boss. You just got to be prepared for those things, and we went in it not prepared, and that was our fault. And we'll never do that again.
Never, ever.
Lesson learned. Even though you knew that.
We had fun.
Yeah,
Twin City, we had fun.
We knew that going in, but just too big of a hurdle.
Yeah.
You know. So
You have to be prepared to be an owner op. And most owner ops that we meet, they've been driving 20, 30 years. So this is nothing new to them. My husband, you've been driving, what, a little over?
Close to 13.
Close to 13 years. So, like, if he would have started in his 20s or 30s, 61, of course, he'd probably be working on retiring right now. You know, like most truck drivers we meet. And some of them don't retire because they don't want to sit at home and do anything. You know, so they continue to drive, but they drive on their own time. And I've met some owner ops that went back into being a company driver because how stressful it is regarding rates and things like that. Yeah, the expenses. So with me working at Love's Truck Stop, I met a lot of truck drivers and would talk to them, owner ops, ones that work for companies, and the most of them that I met would rather be a company driver because it's like a safety blanket, you know. At least you know you're going to get a paycheck. But yeah, that was a humbling experience. You know, I do not regret it. We learned what we can handle, what we can't handle, but we did find out that our love is strong. And we were meant to be. Hey, if you got any questions or any input, just comment below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I never can say that right. Bye. But I'm gonna stick by my man.